Okay, it's time to tell the rest of the story about the Lake Wallenpaupack adventure that we had last week. That was the one where I caught that 6-pounder. You can take a look at that video. The video is called I Wasn't Expecting This. It was a great 6-pound largemouth that I caught at Lake Wallenpaupack. I'm going to tell you the rest of the story of that trip and show you the video of the trip right now. So when we got to Lake Wallenpaupack, it was the second day after a front had gone through. High bluebird skies. And the several days preceding that, we had rain, just rain and overcast and clouds for several days. And so when I got to Lake Wallenpaupack, the water was very high. It was up in the bushes, as high as I've seen it in a long time. In fact, I found out on the Facebook page that for the first time in many, many years, the water was actually running over the dam. That's how high it was. So that usually means that when the water's up like that, it brings the fish up with it, the bass up with it. So the first thing I did was I launched the boat, and right at the boat launch I went back into the bushes just to look around. I did see some bluegills and some rock bass and some very small bass swimming around in the shallows. The water temperature back there was 62.5, and I didn't really catch anything. I fished in there a little bit. Then I decided to focus on a 12-foot contour line, because oftentimes when fish are moving up to spawn or getting ready to spawn, they'll sit on that contour line for a while before they move in. And conversely, fish that are coming off the spawn, they'll move out on there and hold on that 12-foot line. So I fished that 12-foot contour line and I caught a rock bass. I went to a different spot on the lake where there's 2 underwater humps. I caught a decent smallie there, and I lost 2 other smallies there, and then I got a rock bass. You can take a look at that right here. Finally got a good one here, folks. Come on in here. There we go. Now we're talking. Nice smallmouth. Got him. Good one. Got him. That's what it took, folks. A little bit of an adjustment. I don't think they're very big. Rock bass. Smaller bait, smaller hook equals rock bass. After fishing those humps, I decided to check the other side of the lake, and when I did, I noticed the water temperature was at least 5 degrees warmer. 62.5 on the first side. On the opposite end of the lake where I went, it was 67 to 69.5 degree water, and it was a huge difference. When I went into those bushes, I found a lot more fish. Pickerel, bluegills, bass. A few bass were even on their beds, so I left those alone and fished other areas. And then I got into some different things. For a while, it was a rock bass fest, and all I could catch were rock bass. Shortly thereafter, we started getting into some chain pickerel. Then the smallmouth bass started to hit a couple small ones. Well, it's the right kind anyway. Smallmouth. Not very big. Got to get them a little bigger than that. The right kind. These fish are moving shallow as we speak. Whoops. A little guy with a black belly. Not a bad one. All right. And then finally we got into these couple largemouths, including the 6-pounder. Yellow perch. Wow. That's a good one. Look at that perchy perch. Beautiful colors. Largemouth here, folks. away, this guy. My goodness. That's what I'm talking about. Giant largemouth. Let's put it back. Should be okay. See you later. Eat it right at the boat. Nice bonus fish. They're coming alive, man. Nice bonus largemouth. Alright. So that was a quick summary of my Lake Wallenpaupack trip. I hope you enjoyed the footage. Remember to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, comment, share with your friends. We're getting real close to 250 subscribers. When we do, we're going to have a giveaway. I'll have a specific separate video about that very shortly. We're certified Bassified, and may God bless your fishing endeavors.